Hey Skate Like a Girl fam, it's Maya here, and today I'm going to be sharing my best tips for how to heel flip on a fingerboard and how to heel flip on a skateboard. You may already be familiar with the heel flip trick tip that Lou and Aster put out. My goal for this tutorial is to just give you some additional tips that might help you learn how to heel flip successfully, and also to build off of that and add my trick tips for heel flipping on a fingerboard. In my opinion, one of the hardest parts about heel flips is just actually figuring out how to flip the board. What helped me with this was trying the trick stationary and practicing over and over again the motion that I would need to do with my heel. So as you can see, I stand with pressure on the tail, so I'm balancing on my back foot, and then I drag my front foot and focus on dragging my heel up the board and flicking off the corner at about a 30-degree angle. Another thing that might help is practicing the motion of the trick without your board. So see here how I jump up and practice flicking the board like I would if the board was actually under my feet. The motion you make with your front foot is just one part of the equation. Your back foot is also important. After you pop and flick the board with your heel, you want to jump up. And when you jump up, try to bring your feet as close as you can together so that you'll land on the board and your foot won't land behind the board or in front or on the side. Now let's transition to the fingerboard part of the tutorial.
Fingerboard tricks are not something that's easy to teach, but I'll give it my best shot. To heel flip on a fingerboard, all you need to know how to do is ollie.
Fingerboard tricks essentially require the same amount of repetition and practice that skateboard tricks do. Try an ollie on a fingerboard enough times, and eventually you'll figure out how to get the board to leave the surface. The same mechanics that apply to skateboarding apply to fingerboarding, except your fingers are doing the work instead of your feet. With that being said, you do the same motion with your fingers to heel flip as you would on a skateboard.
And I pop, and I kind of do this curling motion with my fingers. And that's how, by doing that curling motion, that's how I'm able to kick my front finger off and have the board flip, and then I land.
As you can see, I set my fingers up for the heel flip. As I pop, I do the curling motion and flick off with my front finger. Then, I bring my fingers back close together so I can land on the board. I know I probably make this sound a lot easier than it actually is to learn, but I hope these tips help you get a good start on mastering heel flips on both boards.